Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Dun dun! Hey girl!
Hey girl, good morning.
Good morning. It is morning. We're doing this early because of all the crazy scheduling with it being January and shows and all that good stuff.
So crazy.
So we're going to kick in. I know. So good to see you. I can't wait to see you in Vegas.
I know, so soon.
I know. Okay, we're going to get into it. I got 2 pages of notes here. That's a lot for me. Welcome to episode 123 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Madl, and joining me is Lori Bolton of the Magnet Group. And today our sponsor is none other than our friends over at Totally Bamboo. When it comes to innovation, craftsmanship, and sustainability in the kitchen, Totally Bamboo is kind of the OG. They actually invented the first bamboo cutting board and haven't stopped innovating since. And here's a fun fact y'all can drop at your next holiday party or just in casual conversation. Bamboo has a higher tensile strength than steel. I needed some bamboo on my car when it got hit the other day. Yet it's lightweight and easy to carry, strong, stylish, and low effort. And we love that. Even better, bamboo is a grass, not a tree, which is something Lori and I covered before, and it still blows my mind. So when it's harvested, the roots stay put and it regenerates quickly, making it incredibly renewable, plant-friendly material. To learn more, head over to Totally Bamboo promo and see what happens when great design meets great material. And I know, Laura, you were telling me, I still can't remember, I forget, but how much it grows every day, which is like amazing.
2 to 3 feet a day.
Yeah.
Like if you Google bamboo fields and they have like a fast film on it, you can hear it creaking. It's growing. It's crazy. Super sustainable, eco-friendly. It's an amazing. If you've ever grown bamboo at your house, like you've wanted privacy, you either love it or hate it because it's very hard to get rid of.
Yeah. Well, that would be. Shoot, I don't know. As little as I attend to my garden, I think my bamboo would be like a jungle because I would forget about it. And then I'd be like, oh my God, it's 500 feet tall already. I need to get that trimmed, get that going. So Lori, as you can tell, I'm still suffering a cold from my last trip. But what has been going on with you? What are you doing? You've had a lot of time off for the holidays.
Yeah, so nice. Like a couple weeks, which is so great. I'm technically on holiday now, which is great. But we're up in Prescott enjoying.
This is fun. This is holiday.
Exactly. Are you kidding? Anything with you is fun. Yes. So we had Sarah Goshgarian, one of my BFFs. Her daughter got married in Austin. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous wedding, actually in Fredericksburg, which is about an hour and a half outside of Austin, a little cute town. That was amazing. So we did that. I had my national sales meeting in Atlanta. So all of us were in Atlanta for a couple days, and yours truly won an award. I know. Super excited.
What is your award? I should have had you on the list. I didn't see a press release.
I know. So I won. What's the title? Like I generated the most revenue for the company, most revenue growth. So that's huge. My first year in, super excited about it.
Yeah, way to go, girl.
Yes, and I'll get into, if you know, there's another really, really important, prestigious award that we hand out every year. It's the Fran Florida Award. I will save that till later.
Okay.
Yes, it was amazing to see my colleagues, the RSMs. Just great to get together, and it was amazing. So that's it. And hanging with the kids. Lucas is in town. I've got 2 kids sleeping in bedrooms right now, which is great. Taylor's in one and Lucas is in the other. So we're going to head to Sedona today, and we're going to head to Cottonwood and Tool, the band Tool. The lead singer has a winery. He actually brought wine or put wine on the map for Arizona. He's got a beautiful winery up in Cottonwood. So we're going to do that and get hiking. So
that sounds so fun. I need to be part of your family. I have been a loser. I've had the funk going on, so I've been kind of down and under. I mentioned Ted had surgery on his hand, so he's laid up. It's, getting through the medication and getting through the pain and everything. So that's kind of taken us down. Luckily, favorite daughter is back from college, so I have her as a buffer to kind of help. So I'm not just being the runner and the slave. So I have 2 children to help me do all the stuff that needs to be done around here. And then I'll see you right before, but when this drops, I have made another spin around the world. I will be another year older.
Yes, yes, you will. Yeah. How old did you say?
I didn't.
Well, I thought it was 9. I'm like 6, 7, which we haven't even talked about on the podcast. I should be impressed that I know.
I'm so surprised you know that, Lori. And every time I do it to my kids, they cringe. I was like, you set me up. You said it. What do you expect? If you say it, I'm gonna.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So not 6, 7. I will be 4, 7. Hey, 4, 7. Yeah.
Young and gorgeous. You've got
40s. I can handle any of the numbers, but I do think I will probably cry in my Cheerios when I hit 50. Hitting those like 30, 40, I feel like those decades, those are the ones that sting a little for me. 50's all the numbers in between don't hurt, but it's those
big number
changes. Yeah.
You'll be just fine.
So I got 3 years to prep myself, I guess.
Yeah. There's Botox. You're good.
Oh yeah, I'm already doing all the things. I might not look it, but some days I feel 50-something. So you're gonna tell us some tricks, hopefully, so I won't feel so old. What do you got for me?
Yes. So living with Lori, I this is our first episode that starts the new year, and I always, for the last 5 years, I don't set goals, I set intentions. So even when I'm teaching Pilates in the last 5 minutes of classes, I'm having them settle back into the reformer and just feel their breath, feel the carriage, set intentions for the day, set intentions for the new year. Goals, so for me, it's what you intend to do. Goals, I don't know, New Year's resolutions just have never resonated with me. So setting intentions, and this plays into it. So it's a mindset shift, and it's called crowding out. And we have talked about it, but it's been years. So crowding out, adding in nutritious foods and nourishing habits so there's naturally less room for things that drain you. This approach, which applies both on and off the plate, helps us focus on abundance rather than deprivation, creating lasting positive change. So the next slide. Thanks, girl. So here's an example of nutrition. So instead of cutting out all ultra-processed food, add in more fresh, vibrant produce, herbs, spices, cutting out all sugary drinks, swapping in a seltzer or nutrient-packed smoothie to your daily beverages, cutting out all late-night snacking, which I'm not a late-night snacker, but sip on an herbal tea first. So again, it's called crowding out. So I don't expect everybody to say, okay, we're going to wake up January 1st and this is how I'm going to eat and this is how I'm going to live. Small little changes. So even if it was to swap out soda or energy drinks for a seltzer or a smoothie, that's a great start.
Love it.
Yes.
And then the last one here
is lifestyle and action. So cutting out all screen time, commit to reading or journaling for 30 minutes per day. And I'm not a huge believer of like a hard stop. Just maybe cutting back and then seeing how that feels. Vowing to cut out all negative self-talk. I think that's super important. Create space for positive self-affirmation throughout your day. Cutting out TV or video games to relax, swapping a relaxing bath or meditation session, which we know Mark does not need help in that area. Like he's in the bath daily, right? So and everything in moderation. I talk about that often. But crowding out is definitely a philosophy that I use when coaching. And just swapping out things for good things.
I love it. I am bad about, I watch TV and I play my phone at the same time. Like I have these games I play. And so my usage is usually really high because I'm like doing two things at once because I get bored just watching TV or playing the game. So I'm like a child in that manner. Like I have to be doing multiple things. But I did hear recently, I've not seen them, never heard of them before, but a couple of girls I work with said there's this new thing called a brick. And it has to do with your cell phone. Mark might know about it. So you set up these parameters and you can brick your phone. So you actually tap your phone to the brick and you tell it what to shut off. So it would like shut off all your social media so that like when you go to bed, you don't have distractions, or if you try to grab your phone, it's shut off and you can't. To turn it back on, you actually have to physically get up and go to the brick and tap it again. So it creates that that kind of barrier of you just like grabbing your phone and like out of habit doing it. So I know the girls were like, oh, normally I would get up in the morning and be on TikTok and lay in bed for an hour. Now I have to get up and physically like think about, do I want to do that right now? But I have to get up and go tap my phone. So it like gives them, instead of parental controls, it gives them something that makes them have a step before they do it.
I'll have to ask him. So we've got different focuses set on our phone. So like when he has it set that when I go teach, that nothing comes through.
Yep.
Like it's nothing. And then we've got nighttime. What else do we have? Oh, sleep. Yeah, we have sleep. Yeah. So we've got different focuses that we set up on our phone. And then there's 5 people that can get through always, our parents and our kids.
Yeah. I just don't take my phone to the bedroom. I charge it in the living room and plug it in. And then I don't take my phone to the bedroom unless one of the kids are out and I'm worried about like if I know they're going to get home and I'm going to bed, I keep it next to me in case they need to reach me. But yeah.
So I have a question for you. So when you watch TV and are on your phone, is it bubblegum for the mind TV? Like, could you tell me what you watched and what happened, or is it just background noise?
It depends on what I'm watching. Sometimes it's just bubblegum. Sometimes I'm more into the show. But I typically watch the TV in the living room. I have a TV in my bedroom, but my husband's usually asleep before me, so I don't get to go to watch the TV in bed. So it's normally I watch it in the living room, and then I shut everything down, and then I go to my bedroom. So then nothing is in my bedroom.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. If he's gone, I love to watch TV in bed and fall asleep with the TV on. But
I love it.
Just me.
So everybody, the whole thought on that was like crowding out and be mindful and intentions. Set some intentions. Yeah.
I need to intentionally not play my game so much.
You're funny.
But if you know, you know. I know some stuff, and I know you know some stuff. So
there's been some movement.
I'm gonna have to like keep track here because I have things written. I know you have a bunch, and we won't double dip here. So you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Oh, either way.
Okay, I'll do a few, and then you do a few, and then if there's more, I'll go back.
Okay.
So, pardon me. One is a company name change. So I don't know if you saw that. You've been on vacation. I'm surprised you even have any. So Chocolate is now Totally Chocolate Promo. Did you know?
No. That's a bold move.
I'm going to skip this one because I'm pretty sure you're going to talk about her. Our buddy that was over at Totally Bamboo, Dylan Wentworth, who did marketing, he made a move over to Gordon Sinclair. So that was one that I found out over holiday break. Renee Jones, do you know Renee Jones? Really big in women's leadership. So she received the Ted Olson Humanitarian Award. So kudos to
amazing
Renee. Love that. Let's see, what else do I have for company movements? PCNA appointed Emily Douglas as Vice President of Revenue. So that's a big one. And let's see, I have one other that I don't think you'll have, and then I'll let you go. Jolie Goodson, who is our friend up in Canada, she has been doing a podcast for 5 years now. It's called Branding Matters. And it was re-aired on Promo Corner through Promo Journal. And she is ending her show after her 5-year run, taking a little hiatus to focus on other things. So
Wow.
congratulations. She had tons of awards and accolades for her podcast. So kudos to her. And can't wait to see what the next big thing is she decides to do.
That's amazing. We'll see her in Vegas for sure.
We will see her in Vegas. She's always looks so cute. She's dressed so well.
Adorable.
Okay,
So
who do you have? I think I left you.
Good friend, Sarah Unruh.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Goshgarian Unruh is Senior Director of Corporate Accounts at ASI. So selfishly, I'm excited because I will see her on the road. We already went over her, and I won't share that. I'll let her share it, but like her account base. And so the accounts I cover, she also has. So I will be seeing her at events. Super excited about that.
Awesome.
Betsy Polachek joined Gordon Sinclair as the senior account manager. So it looks like with Dylan and Betsy, there may be some movement going on.
They're making some moves.
Yeah, making some moves. Mark Gammon was promoted to senior VP of sales at PCNA.
Yes, that's awesome. So
And
PCNA is also doing promotions in-house.
Yes,
Love
they
it.
are. And then our friend Tom Klauser got promoted to director of sales at Storm Creek.
Yes, I did see that when I was on vacay. It's hard when I see announcements and I'm on vacation and I'm like trying to take screenshots on my phone so I don't forget.
June Edwards at the Magnet Group won the Fran Ford Award, which is the most prestigious award anybody can get. You're nominated by your peers. It was unanimous this year, and she won. And it was a beautiful, beautiful moment to see her. She had no idea her husband was there. He had no idea. She cried. But it's again the most prestigious award that we have every year.
That's awesome. Congratulations, June. And I know June, I get to work with her sometimes with marketing, her and Nate. So that's awesome. I have two other things that we didn't cover. So one is a new launch. So our buddies over at AutoCap, they launched a new club collection of hats, which are performance-driven caps for golf and sports. So I'm going to have to check those out. I always like a good non-sweater golf cap.
Yes.
And then something else that happened, I read this and I thought this was kind of cool. So the PSI show, they hold it in Dusseldorf, or they have historically every year. So this was the last year it was going to be held in Dusseldorf. And so they're trying to set a Guinness Book of World Record to kind of celebrate Dusseldorf for hosting it. So what they're doing is they're trying to record the most varieties of brands in a promotional merchandise display. So whenever vendors come in, there'll be a drop-off station and they will submit their products, and then the brands will be verified to make sure there's no dupes. And then hopefully they win. I think that's something really fun to do.
That is so fun.
Yeah. And if they get in the Guinness book, like, hello.
That's so cool. I just like saying Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf. A good day.
It's fun to say it.
Oh, and I forgot one other. Our buddy at J. Charles. Did you know they have a new hire?
No.
They hired a new national account manager, and it is Tina, I'm going to say Matei.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Kio's hiring.
Moving. People are going and doing, and this is the time. So I get whiplash at Vegas because I'm looking at a booth and I'm like, something in this booth does not belong. And you're like, you don't work here. You should be, what's going on?
Right? There's so much movement coming up.
Yeah, Vegas always gets me confused. I'm like, wait, what's happening? Is my brain not working? Am I sleep deprived? What's the word? I can't even think today. Deprived. Yes, I am that too.
Deprivation.
Okay, Lori.
Oh my gosh. So
You are my resident do-gooder, but you said you have a do-gooder, which I'm really excited.
So the crew, Chris Beyer, over at Specialty Incentives in Denver, they volunteered Food for Thought in Denver. And Food for Thought is 100% volunteer-run nonprofit that combats childhood hunger in Denver by providing power snacks for food for students to take home over the weekend, bridging the gap left by school meal programs. So their entire crew went and packed boxes, if you will, for Food for Thought, and super cool. So the organization serves schools where 90% or more of students qualify for free or reduced price lunch, ensuring children have enough to eat until Monday. All donations go directly to purchasing food, as administrative costs are covered by the board of directors. So the mission is to eliminate weekend hunger for low-income children in the Denver area. I think that's absolutely beautiful.
And very needed. I don't know when the last time you and Mark typically are just the two of you and you eat very healthy, but oh my gosh, I went to Walmart to get groceries when we got back to vacation. My cart was not even full. And I had like one thing of chicken. I was not buying a bunch of meat. It was $450. I was like, what did we buy? Literally, what is in the cart? Like,
that's crazy.
It's expensive. Like, it was insane. And I was looking in the cart when I walked up and I was like, okay, I didn't grab a bunch of extra stuff, got the list stuff. And then it was like, deep. And I was like, good God.
That's expensive. Like, I don't miss those days of having a house full and having to shop like multiple times a week. I would shop.
Yeah. So these charities and these organizations are very much needed because the cost of food is just horrific now. And if you are scraping to get by and all of a sudden what you could buy for $150 a year ago is now $300, it's insane.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I love that. So Food for Thought, when Lucas was little in Ojai, California, Jack Johnson was associated with it. And I don't know if he's part of yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. And because he was local and he showed up to Lucas's elementary school and they planted a garden and actually ate from the garden. But Food for Thought was, for Lucas, it was his school. It was to have to eat healthy. It wasn't this mission, but I'm curious if he has his hands in this because it was the same. It was called Food for Thought. But amazing. I love it. And being where we were in Ojai, it was very much like you're grounded, you eat from the earth, you use your resources around you. So I'm curious. I'll have to research it a little more. It didn't like pop up that he was part of it. And I just, again, it was called Food for Thought.
Love that. Shout out to them. We will tag them when this episode drops. So. Okay, well, you have had some time off, but you have been doing things and not been a lazy lizard like me. When you're sick and don't feel well, literally all you want to do is lay on the couch. So me and my couch have gotten very, very comfy. I've actually started looking hard for a new couch because I'm like, we break these bad boys in between all of us laying around our couch. But the point of that is, have you watched anything? What are you watching? Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, so I'm going to say we do have a recommendation. Is it 222?
Yeah.
On Netflix? Okay, so I haven't watched it, but it was recommended. It's called 222 and it's on Netflix. 222 and it's on Netflix. I can't even tell you what it's about. But it's supposed to be good.
Cliffhanger. You just throw out a name and a show and we don't know what it's about.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay. While you look that up, I will tell you two things that we've watched. So one, I watched Emily in Paris. I think it's season 5 now.
Yes.
Loved it. Have watched it with my daughter historically. We started watching the first episode together. She wasn't into it. I finished watching it because she's been hanging out with her friends a lot. I was disappointed in the season. It just didn't hit for me. So do with that information what you will. So Emily in Paris, I wasn't a hit for me. It felt a little short, but if you like it, then the clothing is awesome. Do you know what your show is?
Yes. So it's
Okay.
it's the time 2:22. So 2:22. After nearly causing a mid-air collision at 2:22 p.m., an air traffic controller begins seeing mysterious and troubling patterns in everyday life. So I can see you watching that.
Okay. I'll have to put it in my favorites, my watch list.
It's a thriller.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, and I'll ask Mark too, since I know he's hanging out behind you. Did you guys watch Stranger Things? Did you ever get into that?
Did we watch that?
No. I've seen a couple episodes. Taylor watches it a lot, or she watches it a lot.
Yeah. So no, but Taylor watches it, Mark said, but we need to watch that.
Okay, so multiple episodes of that. I can't remember how many seasons. This is the final finale of the year. They dropped 4 episodes at Thanksgiving. I thought they were just doing 4. Me and my daughter binge watched them. And then when it ended, I was like, that can't be it. That's so stupid. And there's like, nope. So then they dropped a few more here on Christmas. So we've watched 1 so far. I need to get with her to watch the others. And then the final episode, I think, dropped January 1st. So they took the season and they separated it and dropped it. So I'm kind of figuring out how they're going to wrap this series up with a nice little bow. It's a whole sci-fi. Again, when you started watching it originally, like it's so cool, but then when they take like 2 years to bring out a new season, you kind of forget what the heck was going on to begin with. So I like everything together. Like when you have to wait so many years for it, it kind of loses its excitement for me.
Yeah, because you want it, right?
I don't remember what happened, and I don't have time to go back and watch the whole last season. So
I think I shared. I don't have I'm started a new notebook, but I told you we watched the whole Sean Combs thing, right? Like that's.
I think you were watching it. I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes. I haven't watched all of it.
Yeah, it's we're determined that once he gets out, that he's going to be arrested again for new stuff that's come out based on this series, because it's all
it's amazing what these people can get away with when they think they're gods just because they make a bunch of money or they have influence. I mean, he's like an Epstein. He was taking advantage of his power and All right. Well, Lori, I don't know if you came up with one. If not, I can make one up.
I do have one, and I'm tying this back into the wedding that we went to, Sarah's daughter.
Uh-oh.
Never have I ever crashed a wedding.
I have.
Of course you have.
I have. Mostly when I was younger, because I lived in like a smaller town, like in high school. So there would be somebody that I might know that was related to somebody, or they were a friend of a friend. And so we weren't like invited, but it was like more of a casual thing. So you would just go to the reception or the party part. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yes, I've crashed a few. Not now, like as I'm older and stuff, but yeah, when they were more just like big parties and around a small town, absolutely.
That is awesome. I have not.
You never crashed a wedding?
No, I haven't crashed a wedding, but I think it would be awesome like to say.
Next time we travel together, if there's a wedding in a hotel, we'll just sneak into the reception.
That would be fun. There's got to be one happening in Vegas, right? We'll just go and crash it and just show up, and here we are.
Hang out outside the wedding chapel.
Yeah. So no, I have not crashed a wedding. You would have to have like all the details, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's just a thing of like, sometimes you're just there. Like, again, like say you're at a hotel lobby bar and there's a wedding going on and there's a bunch of people, and maybe you meet somebody at the bar and they're like, oh, come on over. So you're like crashing the wedding. You're not part of it, but that stuff happens.
You're funny. I love it.
And not just in movies.
Wedding crasher. I love it.
Oh, all right. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again to our sponsors, Totally Bamboo. They have beautifully crafted cutting boards, bowls, utensils, and smart storage solutions. Go check them out. Totally Bamboo promo. Make sure you add that promo.com. Share your do-gooders. Tune in again. Our next episode drops on January 23rd.
That's silly talk.
No, my son turns 16 3 days after that. Can you believe that?
No.
I'm going to go get injections right now. Right now, I'm leaving. I'm just going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go fix my face so I don't look like I have an 18 and 16-year-old.
I love it. Nobody would know you have an 18 and 16-year-old.
Don't look too close at the hair. A couple grays are starting to pop. They're popping. All right, see you next time. Bye.